TikTok is a cesspool of garbage.
Yes, I love trash.
This group is so diverse, and
For 9 whole months, this channel has performed the thankless job of sifting through that garbage, hopelessly searching for something edible to feed its subscribers, the vast majority of whom were never even subscribed. I had come to the conclusion that nothing good would ever come from this CCPO knockoff Musical.ly app. The legacy of TikTok would always be that of failure. At least that was what I thought. Until I remembered, and I promise this will make sense in a bit, the city of Sodom was a vile place, filled with evil people. So, God set out to destroy it, along with all its citizens. But Abraham pleaded with God, because back then anyone could just talk to God, I guess.
That's right, that young man spoke to God. He spoke to God.
So Abraham approached him and said, "Will you sweep away the righteous with the wicked?" The Lord replied,
"If I find 50 righteous people in the city of Sodom, I will spare the whole place for their sake."
That's what I imagine God sounds like. Abraham continued to negotiate with God and eventually got the number down to just 10. But the city of Sodom was destroyed nonetheless, because there were not even 10 righteous people in the whole city. I decided that if something, anything good or meaningful were to come out of TikTok, then the platform would not be a total cesspool of garbage. Ladies and gentlemen, but mostly gentlemen, I believe I've finally found something good. A few months ago, Olivia Rodrigo was just another former child star. After making her TV debut in a 2015 Old Navy commercial, she went on to star in Disney Channel's Bizaardvark for 3 years. Now, former child stars don't exactly have a reputation for being successful later in life, or, well, even being alive later in life. The job mortality rate is shockingly high. Many former child stars try to find success in the music industry, and that usually goes about as well as you'd expect. Others have been turning to TikTok in an attempt to cash in on what shred of fame they have left. Or, if they're really desperate, Cameo. Olivia accidentally combined the first two and became an international sensation practically overnight. And you know she's an international sensation because Joey Bark is making a video on her, and Joey Bark only makes videos on international sensations. So far, Olivia's only released one song, Driver's License, which dropped earlier this month. Despite it being her first ever complete single, well, you know what? Let me put it this way.
First major league at bat. First pitch swinging, Aaron Sebia, left field, back to the wall, and gone! Home run! JP Aaron Sebia! First major league at bat.
Olivia Rodrigo stepped up to the plate and hit a home run like no other. She struck gold with Driver's License, and it hasn't even been out for a month yet. It's a great song. I can't really play it here for copyright reasons.
Soldier boy, I been it. Why me crack it? Why me roll? Why me crack that soldier boy? That Superman? That
But you've probably heard it a million times already. And that is thanks, as much as I hate to admit it, to the CCP-owned knockoff Musical.ly app cesspool of garbage known as TikTok.
How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be?
One of the first major milestones that it reached was setting the record for the most streams on Spotify in one day for a non-holiday song, then beating her own record just one day later. It's also notably a trending audio on TikTok, which is in no small part one of the massive reasons that it has done so well.
Thanks, Phil. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, in the old days, songs got stuck in your head when they were played over the radio or in stores or whatever. Today, they get stuck in your head by being played to you repeatedly in intervals of 15 seconds to a minute. Whether the song is good or bad, TikTok will get it stuck in your head. And Driver's License is one of the few TikTok sounds which is actually a good song on its own. Whether Olivia ends up being a one-hit wonder or not, mark my words, we are about to see a huge wave of artists that come out of nowhere, gain TikTok stardom, top the Billboard charts, and then disappear forever. This app has fundamentally changed the way we listen to music forever. Perhaps I misjudged TikTok. Maybe it's not a completely evil, terrible place like Sodom or Gomorrah. Maybe something good can come from it once in a while. Maybe it can signal boost an important story that would otherwise go unheard. But in any case, it's run by the Chinese Communist Party! They're injecting propaganda into our kids! They're turning our kids into commies! Delete TikTok! Delete
Bitch. Corvette. Hop in a motherfucking jet like that. Him and that, him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you talk like that? Why you all like that? I'm off of Eddie, I'm up. I